Floating in space. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. Yay, it's back. It's back. My goodness, it's back. Before it wasn't back, and it was just like, oh my gosh. I had to deal with this. Whoa. Dang it. Hold on a second. Jeez, I almost felt like that one prisoner guy in the animated film, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, when he got out of his locks and then he was like, I'm free, and then he falls into a sewer and he's like, dang it. Anyway, what's up? Let's settle on in. I will be playing newer games on here and stuff. I mean, playing old games is nice and all, but like, eventually, you know, it'll come down to where I'll try to pick up some new games that I know I have available right now. Some of them I have, and some of them I haven't really started, so I just got to figure out. Because now, the 3 games that I'm playing right now are going to be wrapping up eventually. They're getting there. Especially Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That one is like near the end at this point. Because we're in the ancient city of the ancients. And that's where the final moment of the second disc takes place, actually. So we're actually at the end point of the second disc of Final Fantasy VII. And then eventually there will be third. Now, how many was it? 3 or 4? I think it was 3 discs for Final Fantasy VII. Let me see. I don't remember how many discs. Let's try that. Let's get there. Okay. Getting my screen thing, moving it over. It's gonna be right here. There we go. Also, I got just a couple announcements to make, so we're just chatting right now. Chatting, so we're doing everything. I know it's you and me on sale at this point. Couple of announcement points. First of all, thank you for that happy birthday yesterday, Hakuowlo. I know yesterday was my birthday. I didn't bother to stream yesterday. I just mostly chilled at home. You know, just mostly relaxed at the home base. You know what I mean? Relax at the office. Just another day in the office. Just relaxing. I didn't get any cases yesterday. I had a fellow detective buddy I know take care of some of those rough cases. Galen told me that they were good, except for one almost took the life out of him, literally. I think it involved some kind of elder creature or something, but they got helped by two other characters in my lore, so so I didn't have to lay a finger this time. So them eldritch or elder creatures, they are really something. Anyway, I know I'm trying to build like a lore around my detective and his world and everything, but ain't no ordinary detective work here. Anyway. Let's see. Yeah, I saw your drum roll. Drum roll, I'll say, what's up? Yeah, so thank you so much for that birthday wishes, I'll say, I appreciate it, thank you. Yeah, so it's yesterday. I am having a nice little celebration on the weekend, this upcoming weekend. Trying to have like a couple of buddies, friends, and family, us go out somewhere to have my little celebration. Instead of just being at the home. I mean, if it ends up being at the home anyway, so be it. It's a nice time, you know, just hanging out and just having a good time, just celebrating birthday, you know. So, what do I want to say? So, next thing. Let me turn this down. This is about to get ultra serious. So, I do have a lot of personal goals that I have throughout this year. One of them becoming a video game designer. So I wanted to do mostly indie game design. A couple is also working on areas of my life, including my health. And it's mostly dieting and exercise. And I've actually been maintaining that track for a whole entire 2 weeks now. And I've noticed significant change. I noticed my change in... there's been change in my weight. My weight's been cutting down, actually. I've been paying attention, watching week by week, and just been, I measure like once a week and then see how I've done after the previous weeks. And it looks like I've been consistently losing about 2 to 3 pounds, which is great, which is not bad, not bad. So now I weigh about like 302, 303. I'd say I saw them as about like 302. 302. Yep, so it's definitely going down, which is good. So it's something I'm working on for myself, and I'm just grateful for the progress that I've been making. Yep. Where's that sound? Where's the two sounds I want to play? First, there's this one. And then the second one, where is it? Victory. Ultimate victory. That's what I call it. So I'll say this. So yeah, it's been a blessing. It's been amazing to finally make such tremendous progress. It was a challenge indeed, because the challenge is with myself. You're the enemy to your progress. At the end of the day, mostly you're the enemy to your progress. There could be other external factors at bay. There could be other matters that could also be an obstacle or challenge. But most of the time, it's usually yourself. You got old thoughts, perspectives that could be trying to hold you back. Certain habits, certain things you're used to doing, you love to do, can also be a challenge, but would need to be sacrificed if you're going to make those changes, you know. where your time and resources is, what you usually used to eating and stuff. One of the things I was used to eating is like frozen burritos. We would get like a freezer burritos. You get them like you can get like 2 at a time. I'll get them a lot throughout the week, especially when we barely had anything else to eat. We had like some other foods to eat, but it's like frozen burritos was like the thing I would eat a lot. I don't eat that as much anymore like I used to now. I actually got tired of it because it was like it would just be repetitive, and now it's like I don't really eat it as much as I used to. I don't really eat it quite often now. In fact, I prefer to make homemade burritos now. I've made my first homemade burrito, and it was more of a burrito with more protein in it. It was like a protein kind of burrito. I was looking at recipes like, oh, it's a good healthy burrito. And they talk about like, you want to make a burrito that's more sufficient in protein. And so I used, like I remember like a recipe called for like ground beef. I mean, if you want to use ground beef, okay. But I use ground turkey, man. That made it even more healthier. You know, that's for the protein. I used the ground turkey. You know, I could have also cut up like some like boneless, skinless chicken, cut it to pieces, and then cook that, and then have that be part of the burrito instead, with some brown rice, grain rice, or something, and you know, like kind of mix it in, and then have the right kind of beans. That would help me boost up my protein consumption, definitely. So, you know, it was more focused on, once I did my research about like making a good healthy protein, I was like, okay, make one that's more built with protein. And that's what I did. And I like it, and I will definitely want to make more. You know, I definitely want to make it again. It's that delicious. So, yeah, you know, it's like changing how I usually live day to day with food and drink and everything is what, and my physical activity journey is what I needed to tackle. And I've done that for 2 weeks now, and I'm on my 3rd week, and I have the confidence now that I can do it. And so, especially with the progress I've been making. Praise God. Oh, I'm thankful to God. Thankful to God for this. So now that's out of the way. The third thing is, I want to just make it clear. I mean, I've been running this, you know, been on this platform for a long time. Well, one of the things I do want to say is I am still going to make time to try to change up the theme of my overlays. Like, this is a current nice overlay I have right now, which I'm not going to change. I might change a little bit, mostly with the upper screen portion up there. I might change that a little bit. But I might even remove it and just have like a long chat thing there or something. Maybe a promotional image. I'll think of something to put on the upper corner, because the upper corner is blink. I used to have like a video preview thing, but I've been having some little buffering issues or challenges with that. But we'll see. I'll see what I could do differently. But yeah. With that out the way, and also I'm working on getting back into my whole drawing gig, so I can actually not only make drawings, but eventually I'll do something where I might make drawings for people. You know, I have clients be like, hey, if you want me to make a drawing for you, you know. And I've done drawings for people for free, and I've done it where I've gotten paid for it. So, it's gonna be a decision that I could do if you want me to make a drawing for you, I could, you know. But yeah, I mean, I've gotten one idea from, I still remember something you told me back then, Haseo, and I thought about it. Maybe I'll think about it. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. So that's something I'm also working on, the art gig stuff. Now, one thing I do want to say is that I find it. I'll be honest with you. I've been live streaming for years, and I've only been live streaming. There's only been a few videos that I have made, right? And so I am doing my best to get on also the editing, video editing track. But one thing I will say is this. I do find it odd, and I'll be honest with you. I do find it odd when I find someone commenting on, like leaving a comment. I mean, well, I've been around the block on YouTube, and sometimes you'll find people leaving comments after a live stream had been run, you know. And it's usually if the VOD of a live stream is there, someone might leave a comment. So maybe that's not too odd. You know, but I've had occasions before. I remember before with that one individual where they kept leaving comments after live stream. But leaving comments after a video is okay. That's perfectly fine. But one thing I will say is that because I have a lot of like certain kind of rules that I do have with my live streams. Just a sec. I gotta get something. Why are you so slow? Oh, come on, move it. There you go. Yeah, I'm checking something, but it's on my laptop, but it's a little slow. Okay, where is it? Okay. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, I was just double checking to see how my rule, because my reviews are just plain and simple. They're not too bad. But one of the things is, whether it's written or written, is that if I find like, you know, because I could tolerate, you know, there could be like humorous type comments, you know, humorous type messages. You know, someone wants to say a joke, you know, or if someone trolls but trolls in a funny way where we can all laugh about it. Even I can laugh about it. It's like, ha ha, very funny. But the thing I will tend to enforce a little bit, or tend to enforce a lot, is when someone is either spamming the same thing over and over again, trying to be funny, but it's the same thing. And to me, I don't like that. Or they say something, but it's annoying, and I tell them, okay, that's annoying, please stop. I take that seriously. If someone does try to, and I mean that because I want to clarify, one could tell a joke and be funny and be humorous. And then I could laugh about it with them. But if I say, hey, that's annoying, please stop saying that, and you continue, that's a trip to the bandwagon. Out of here. That's particularly serious. You know, I have noticed as of late, like, I mean, where I've seen some comments here or there where I did explain. I mean, of course, they understood what I said. So it's not like they were trying to be disobedient, but they understood me when I said, hey, you know, I kind of don't like that, because I was, you know, I was called a certain, I guess they were trying to be funny, saying a certain name or something about me or something, like a joke. And it was a little funny, but then I was like, but it just sounds annoying. Can you stop? And thankfully they stopped. But yeah, I do take that stuff seriously. If someone actually tries to make a joke and it's funny, great. But if it's not funny, or if I find it annoying, I will let you know to stop. But if you keep going, or if I catch you trying to keep going, ignoring what I just said, then, you know, that's the bandwagon for you. Just being on the fair side, just being serious, because, you know, I know what it's like to deal with. I think the term is brain rot behavior. If anyone knows what I mean, it's when you're, it's like someone just, it's like they say things that it just comes off like, okay, do you have any idea what you're talking about, or or you're just like, it's confusing or just odd, and it's just like, okay, why'd you say that? Like, are you okay? Like, yeah. I mean, you could find a lot of internet comments stuff. And some people are really funny in comments and they like to joke around and humor and everything, which is fine. So I don't mind humor. You know what I mean? And there can be some trollish behavior that can be a bit on the lighthearted side of being funny and goofy. And it might not bother me as much. But there are just the kind where you just know it's like, okay, bro, that's annoying. Can you stop? And I do have the right to just kick them out because it's like, I mean, this is my channel. Like, but yeah, I say this because, you know, it's just to come out and just, you know, just be open about, like, you know, what I do allow and what I don't allow on my channel, you know, is that I don't mind a little laugh, a little humor, even if it's a little light trolling, but it's not, but not to the extreme or not to such a way where it's just like, I can tell it's just annoying and brain rotting and it's just like a waste of time. And it's like, okay, can you stop? And you got to be obedient about that. Otherwise, if I were to say, you're going to jail. All right, let's take this person in. They're being disobedient. Let's go. They're going to jail. Like, you're not really technically going to jail. No, you just get kicked out. That's it. You get a drum roll kick out. That's what you get. Drum roll, then kicked out the door. Yeah. It's all good. It's been nice over here. I know there was only like one occasion of someone doing that, but I've already kicked them out. So now it's just like a lot of relaxation now. It hasn't really been that much trouble or issues really with that since then or whatnot. So I think it's been really good over here. I've met some people here that are really nice, you know, just hanging out and everything. Just want to see some gaming and just want to hang out, you know what I mean? Because that's what it's all about. Want to hang out, have a good time, see some gaming. Get to know each other, talk about our interests, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Because it'd be just, yeah. Yeah. It's like having like a nice little good community talking, you know what I mean? Yeah. Everyone's got their tastes and stuff, so. Yeah. So yeah, if you like good humor, carry on with some good humor. Just don't do it in such a way where it's just so annoying and it's just it's a distraction and I can tell and it's like, okay, can you stop? Yeah. There's some good humor and then there's just bad humor, just humor where you just like, okay, like cut that out. I'm going to have to get my charger in a moment. I might have to get I'm gonna have to get my charger. So I'm gonna do a BRB and then I'm gonna cause I gotta get my charger and stuff. Then I'm gonna start the game up, try to get that to work as well. I'm gonna do a lot of stuff. All right. So, time to pull a BRB. But that's all I wanted to say. Just wanted to share that out. You know. It's been all good and fun hanging out with some people and everything. But yeah, it's just something that's just get off my chest. You know. Because I've seen a little bit of some behavior, but it wasn't too bad so far. But, you know, I just observe carefully. All right. Let me do a BRB. Okay. Whoopee! Alright, let me unmute the desktop audio as well. There we go. So, I did do a little bit of the training, but I want to go ahead and continue some of it. So my goal is to like do a little bit of this training stuff. Yeah. Now apparently I gotta get those rewards. Although I cleared it, but I acquired at least 75% of it though. But I'll come back to that one. Now, I'm probably pretty much OP. If I it's doing the thing again where it's like, oh, the keyboard thing ain't work. Shoot. All right. This is so. I get tired of this, you know. It's happened again, and I'm just like, why does it do that? Yeah, it's so annoying. All right, I'm gonna pull our BRB. I'm gonna have to close the game and turn it back on just to get the keyboard thing to work again. This is ridiculous. Be right back. Okay, now I am here. I'm back. There we go. Now the keyboard thing works. So this is going to do like a few little training ground stuff. And then I'll do the main story for a bit. So I was going to do a little bit of training stuff. Now I'm pretty much OP. So just like the when I did the other training one, I mean it was easy. I mean it's easy taking them out, but so this will be a lot faster. But it'll at least give me some experience points and everything. Yeah. I'm gonna switch his place in a moment. They don't have items, so don't worry about it. But anyway. Whoops. I'm trying to... Dude. Oh, okay. We're good. I was like, whoa. What's happening? Can't hit him from here. Okay. Take you out. Gotcha. I can come up and take the hit. Archer, you can attack her all you want. She won't give a damn. It's Carl out for you. I don't have to worry too much. I know these train things appeared earlier, but you know, maybe I can do what I want. Good stuff. I wonder if he had like a master that taught him how to fight like that. Unless he learned it all on his own. That's some really good technique you got there. Yeah, I got to see her final strike, and I got to see a couple others as new final strikes as well. Is it who about the final strike? I got to see Uthari's final strike. I got to see Kuro's final strike. I don't think I really saw it. I got to see Banawi's final strike. Trying to see who else I got to see his final strike. So it was like 2, 3, or 4 characters I got to see their final strike. But those are the ones I remember I got to see. Oh, I was saying Banawi. I was saying, like, I wonder if somebody might have trained him to be able to fight like that with that rod or with that spear or whatnot. Because he got that spinning technique and everything. I mean, if no one trained him and he just learned himself, okay. But I'm thinking he got some training. He must have had some master or something. But that's just my guess. I don't know if that's true. Yeah, I'm talking about Banawi, bro. So the way he spins that. There's an archer over here. Of course he's gonna hit her, but anyway. Kuro's cool. Oh, got that one tapped right. Super fast. Lay down, lay down. I mean, how much HP got left? Okay, she got it. There's a little overkill on that. And there we go. Oh, she got available for final strike. Nice. And melee dodge. Nice. Higher to 0. Restore full HP. Plus, I have the fact to get a lot of items as a result of this training. Let's do pattern 2 next. Emperor in college. There's 3 right here. You have cavalry and 2 archers. It's right there. Got a mage here. Got several archers over here. 2 cavalry right here. We got some rock. Cavalry. We got a mage. So it's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. So like 11 enemies. I may not have Hakuowlo here in this one, so I might change it, but let's see. Training ground time. Let's get rid of you. Overkill. Nice. Yeah, I like the addition of the little buddy there with that electricity attachment to it. And then when I did the co-op chain with Toka, the little guy, the little critter came up and did their final shock on the enemy after Toka did her final slash, which is really a nice combination. Aru and Mikuru still sat there, laid there, but yeah, like the little pet thing just came out and bam, final shot on that guy. Matter of fact, I got a good idea. First, let me see how far she's to the back here. Okay. So I don't think she's gonna reach him right away. Oh, no, she got it. Now I'm gonna bring someone else by her side as well. The good news is I can do a final strike with her as well, so I definitely want to see it. I want to see it. I'm in her defense as well, so I feel like that. Well, these guys are really low level, so I don't have to worry about them. About to see this. Talk about a reverse spirit bomb. Oh my goodness. It's more like a dark void type bomb or something. Sheesh. It's a spirit bomb, but then like a darker, darker look. Whoa. That's insane. I don't mind if they attack her as much. Yeah, Dark Spirit Bomb is more like it, your spirit level increased by 74%. It should be, you should be increasing over 9,000, man. And the healer around, so that was taken care of after a while. Okay, there's no spot there. Gotcha. Interesting. So, excuse me, I'm gonna fly over you guys. You're a waste of time. That's pretty much what I just did there. I was like, you're a waste of time. And yeah. Yeah, I want to do it again. I really like it.
東花お姉ちゃん一緒。
たとえ我ら血は繋がらねども、この絆は鋼のごとく。アルル？いや、この間教えた続きを。いや、そうではなくて、ねえ。
Girls Blue.
かわいいにゃもう。
And she leveled up. Nice. Check them out. Gotcha. Nikon incense. Decreases enemy zeal as much as 30%. Oh, it helps decrease their zeal. Okay. Nice. It only went to 30%. Nice. Alright, let's just end the training for now. There's some more I'll tackle later. Yeah, but I like how you can do that and you can get items and you can get some experience points, all that stuff. It's really nice. Alright. Hold on, let me see what else is the new aspect. Whoops. Just checking all the new stuff. Alright. Cool. Right. You can see the face on there. All right, so I will do more of that training. Let's See, new thing there. So if I do the training, it's probably gonna... If I do all the training, something's probably gonna happen. So, looking at that. Okay. But I'm gonna get a lot of items, a lot of experience points and everything. So that's for certain. So let's go ahead and continue. First, let's start with Toka's room. Put auto mode. Ah, what's Aru doing here?
眠いのかい？
Tiredly rubbing her eyes. Her eyelids are getting heavy, and it looks like she's drifting back and forth between dreamland and reality.
いえ、でしたらそれがしのところでお休みになられてはいかがでしょうか。
それは助かるが、迷惑じゃないか。
いえ、それがしは一向に。
アルル。そうだな。ではしばらく寝床を貸してもらえるか。
はい。
There's one day like an insect burrowing into the earth and instantly starts snoring.
随分と懐かれたみたいだな。この子は人見知りは激しいのに甘えん坊だから迷惑をかけてなければいいが。
そのようなこと、むしろ嬉しいのです。それがしは一人っ子でしたから、こうしているとまるで。かわいいにゃ。
You guys are a little cutie.
いえ、なんでもありませぬ。なんでもありませぬとも。
ああ、それではアルルを頼む。すまないがもうしばらくそのままにしてやってくれ。
は、それがしが命に変えましても。
いや、命に変えなくても。
The cause in life is like, okay, he's like, can you stop with that?
さて、どうするかな。
All right. Oh, it looks like you get to visit it again. But let me save again. Let's see what's going on in Utori's room.
ハクオロ様、外へ出られるのですか？
ああ、もしよかったら。
はい、ご一緒させていただきます。いつ来てもここは良いところです。生命の輝き、人々の活気に満ち溢れています。
そうだな。ここが都の中心と言っても過言ではないからな。しかし来るたびに賑やかになっているような。
Oh, what's going on here? We suddenly hear a voice coming from behind us. I look back and see a woman wearing a thick, long coat. Can't get a clear look at her face, but she sounds rather young. She's holding a small baby in her arms.
もしやあなた様はウルトリー様では。
はい、私に何かご用でしょうか。
どうかこの子にウィツァルネミテアの見印を授けてやっていただけませんか。
かわいい。わかりました。それでは、ダヤーナ、ファルナー、ニーナ、ハルナヤン、フトゥム、ボンカム、ウィツァルネミテア。
I believe that's the language, the chants or whatever they do. People on the street stop in awe of her beautiful voice.
ウィツァルネミテ
待て、ウルト。
ア。はい。
What is it?
その子の母親はどこだ。
はい。
おお、ふにふに。
それで結局母親は見つかりません
う
の？
ん。
ああ、今も探させてはいるんだが、顔もわからないとなると見つけるのは難しいかもしれない。手がかりは一緒にあったこの書き置きか。
これですか？これ読んでみてもいいですか？
ああ、
この子の名はフミリルと申し
フ
ます。
ミル
愛し子を捨てるこの罪、生涯かけて償いいたします。これ
フミル
何とぞ
Girl,
何とぞ
huh?
この子をお願いします。
So they left the
こ
child.
れ落ちた。綺麗な石。
これは
Stone.
ちょっといいかしら。
Kaoru loud and takes the stone and puts it in her mouth.
これアムルですわね。
アムル。
Actually, you bite it. Wow.
なぜそんなものが。
この子曰くありげのようですわね。
ですが愛する子を捨てるということはどんな事情でも許されることではありません。どんなに悲しくてお辛い理由があったとしても。
そうね。あ、
Is that response to the stone biting or the baby? Uh-oh. Oh boy.
どうしたら
Got a crying baby alert
終
here.
わりました。泣き止んでくれません。
ダメ。私はそういうの苦手ですもの。
神も赤ちゃんなんて初めてだし。
Ah, to the baby? Well, I say welcome to the family, baby.
お願い、泣き止んで。
Oh boy, we got a baby on our hands.
その子きっとお腹が空いているんです。はい、ちょっとだけ待っててください。すぐに戻りますから。
赤ちゃん、お腹すいた。
そのようです。
この父は
こら、
Uh,
アルル。
ごめんなさい。私のでは出ないのです。
even the guy's like, whoa, hold on, hold it.
出ませんわよ。
どうぞ、これを。これはネウの父とモロロの煮汁を混ぜたものです。それをこうして布に含ませて、それをしゃぶらせてあげるんです。まあ、
飲んでる。かわいい。
でもこれ母乳の代用品ですから、できたら乳母様に来てもらった方がいいと思います。それで飲み終わったらこうして背中を優しく叩いてゲップさせて、それとおしめが湿ってますから変えますね。
Who lays the video expertly changes her.
はい、でき
You're
ま
very
した。
motherly there,
へ
Aruro.
え、手慣れて
Yeah,
ますわね。
very adept at that.
ちっちゃな頃アルルーの世話とかしてましたし、他の子の面倒を見るのは当たり前でしたから。私ダメですね。え、こんな時に何もできないなんて。な
Aw.
のに自分ではできるつもりになっていて、こんな上辺だけでうぬぼれていたなんて恥ずかしい限りです。そんなことないです。私はただそういった経験があっただけで。エルル様、 お願いがあります。はい。この子のお母様が見つかるまで、この子は私がお世話します。ですから子育ての仕方をいろいろと教えてもらえませんか？
ウルトリー様。はい、私でよろしければ。
ありがとうございます。無邪気なものですわ。お腹いっぱいになって眠くなったのかしらね。かわいい寝顔。
はい。
会話の中に入れない。なんだか蚊帳の外の気分だ。
Definitely gotta
さて、
fill out the loop.
どうするかな。
Okay, let me save again.
さて、どうするかな。
Let's see what happens on the road. As I leave my room, I see Toka happily approaching me with a fishing rod in hand.
どうか。
You going fishing, huh?
これは正常。この間良い釣り場を見つけたのですよ。食いつきも形も上々でして、あれだけの釣り場はなかなかないでしょうね。そうだ、よろしければご一緒にいかがですか？
私もか。
はい、ご迷惑でなければぜひ。
その誘いは嬉しいが、そっちこそ迷惑じゃないか。
迷惑だなんてとんでもありません。釣りは一人でも楽しいものですが、二人でするのも別の楽しさがありますから。
そうか。それなら連れて行ってもらおうかな。
はい、ではご一緒に。
お出かけですか？
はい、これです。
Toka motions like she's tugging back on the fishing
そ
rod.
うだ、ヘルル殿。
Yeah.
今夜の献立はもうお決まりになられましたか？
今夜のですか？まだこれといって。
でしたら魚はどうですか？
ああ、それはいいな。たくさん釣ってくるから用意をしておいてくれ。
いいんですか？そんなこと言っちゃっても。
なんだ、坊主だった時のことを言ってるのか。
だってあのみんながもしおかずがないなんて分かったらどうなるかと思って。
She mentioned meals are almost. Oh, he's reading it. And Tan says, okay. I'm about to read it myself.
まあ大丈夫だ。
そこまで言うのな
なんだ、その顔は信じてないな。
ら。いえ、そんなこと。それでは行ってらっしゃいませ。
はい、それでは。
Nice. Fishing
釣り
scene.
場を抜きにしても良いところだな、ここは。
そう言っていただけるとご案内した甲斐があります。実は少し不安でした。それがしはここが気に入っているのですが、正常にも気に入っていただけるか分かりませんでしたので。
ここなら十分すぎるくらいだ。たまにはこんな風にのんびりするのもいいもんだな。日差しは柔らかく、時折心地よい風が吹いてくる。しかしいい天気だな。こんなにのどかだと。
正常、引いておりますよ。
Oh, there we go.
おっとと、ああ、バラした。
You missed me, man.
お疲れなのでは。
いや、ただ
He's like, you about to be like, go to sleep.
申し訳ありません。お疲れになられているのに。
言っただろう。たまにはこんなのも良いものだと。10日には感謝している。
正常。
どうか
Lands on and see her fishing float bobbing up and down. The instant the float is tugged down, Toko swiftly pulls back on the fishing rod. Swish, swish, swish.
鮮やかな竿さばきだな。釣りが好きというだけあってうまいものだ。しかも釣れたのはなかなか良い形をしている。
She'll tilts her neck ever so slightly as she lowers the fish into the creel.
今のがどうかしたのか。
いえ、あの魚にしては小ぶりだったものですから、もう少し大きいのが一番美味しいのですよ。
さすが釣り慣れているだけあって言うことが違う。普通ならあれだけのを釣り上げたら喜びそうなものだがな。
正常。
おっと、今度こそそら。なんだこの魚は。魚にしては手と足が生えてる。
What?
すごい。
I was like, what the heck?
確かにすごいが。
それはめったに釣れないんですよ。それがしだってまだ釣ったことがないんですから。
Toko seems excited.
ああ、ここが縄張りだと知っていたら、それがしが。
しかしこんなのが釣れてもな。
何をおっしゃられますか。こんなごちそうを。
これを食うのかというか食えるのか。
はい、なかなかの珍味ですよ。
そうか。
Oh my goodness.
さて、こんなところですか。
そうだな。結構大量だった。これだけ釣れば十分だろう。よっ。
When I lift the creel, it feels almost weightless.
こいつは
どうなさいま。
Uh-oh. For some reason, there's a large hole at the bottom of the creel. Needless to say, there isn't a single fish left.
しまった。それがしとしたことが。
Oh
体
no.
を下げ忘れておりました。
Dang it.
うわ
どうする。エルリューにお身を切っておいて。
Oh my goodness. It's like, why? You messed that up.
どうするかな。
Oh my goodness. So it looks like it's still going. So I might as well just save on this file again.
さて、どうするかな。
Now let's see what happens when I do bedroom.
Ani じゃ、いいか。
おぼろか。どうした。
少し話がある。
話？まあ入れ。ちょうどいい。相手が欲しいと思っていたところだ。少し付き合え。
ああ。
それ。まずは一献だ。どうした？珍しいな。一気に煽るとは。そういった飲み方は嫌いじゃなかったのか。
ああ。
で、話とは何だ。
その前にもう一杯くれ。もう一杯だ。
You want to get some drinking, huh? You about to go. You want some more and some more. So want to get overly drunk again? They're still going. 10 hours later.
おいどうした
兄者、
なんだ何か
Dude, his eyes look glazed over.
兄者はユズハのことをどう思っている？
どう思っているというと
Still drinking. Okay, that's 11 hours.
頼みがある。
頼み
Serious request here, buddy? I mean, I'm getting the music. Is we're getting some seriousness in their drunken
ユ
voice.
ズハ
What?
を兄者の質に加えてやってくれ。
Right there, spit take.
いきなり何をお前 酔ってる
Spit take
な
right there, man.
今自分が何を言っているのか
Wow.
分かってるのか
俺のことはどうだっていい。
冗談ではないようだなならば
It's like, I
こ
was
ちらも
like,
本音で
whoa,
答えねば
bro.
ならんかだがその前になぜいきなりそんなことを言い出す
Uh-huh.
それにそういったものは何よりユズハの気持ちが大切だろう
ユズハの気持ち？今さらそんな分かりきったことを聞くのか？すまない。兄者に向かってつい。
いやいい今のは私の方に非がある
ユズハはあんな不自由でも幸せだと言っていた。
That's 12 hours. Well, I think it might be 13 hours now. I'm like counting the hours as he keeps drinking. Oh my gosh. Bro kneels and prostrates himself all over again, hitting his head against the ground. I'm like, bro, dude. Wow. It's like, oh, bro. Dude, why aren't you bleeding off your head, man? You get like some brain damage, man. Come on.
お前の言いたいことは分かったオボロ
And then he falls asleep.
潰れてしまったのか
Okay, so 14 hours, 15 hours it is.
あれだけ一気飲みした後に頭を振り回せば当然といえば当然か仕方ないドリーグラ
All right.
いるのだろ
These two here.
はい、お呼びですか？
Yeah, of course they're around.
部屋まで連れて行ってやってくれ
いいんですか？
ああ
ありがとうございます。
礼を言われることではないようなしかし妙に嬉しそうだな
Of course they know. Of course they're eager to because
なぜかな
because they like to play around while he's drunk.
僕たちはこれで。
ああオボロを見つめる二人の目尋常ではなかったような気がする
You gotta read things, bro.
まいいか
You're still drinking?
女の幸せか私はどうするべきなのだろうなさてどうするかな
Look. This is why. Look. Look. I'm a non-alcoholic person. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do none of that. This is just one of the main reasons why. It's one of the main reasons why. I mean, plus he even said earlier when he talked about how whenever he had drinks with Oboro and Gura, he would find himself with them in in certain places, especially like one time on the rooftop, apparently. So I kind of have an idea of what's going on. It's like, oh, okay, you're being taken advantage of while you're drunk. Well, then maybe you might need to reconsider your drinking habits or something. Or drinking around certain people. Yeah, I don't drink at all. Not plan to. But if I ever wanted to drink, it would be one of the things I remember a long time ago. I remember someone once said, like, "Hey, if you ever thought about having a drink, have one in your own home," which is actually a really, really good idea because, I mean, depending on how you look at it, you'll at least be in your space. If you're by yourself and you're drinking, like, you're in your own space, you might not be bothered as much. You might be passed out on your couch or whatnot, but at least you'll be in your space. You know what I mean? I don't know if I was if I had a wife and I was but I wouldn't drink around my wife, so unless my wife and I went out and we had a little wine, but then we have to make sure you have a designated driver. That would be a different thing compared to if it was that scenario. But yeah, I can already tell why they were so excited and everything, because it's like what tends to happen is they like to have fun while he's drunken. So it's pretty obvious what happens. I mean, what else is there to explain that? Okay. And I mean the other kind of fun, considering what I've seen before about this from the anime and everything else and whatnot. Which one do I want? So I'm going to do Toka's room again.
Toka, 入るぞ。
どうぞ。
Enter the room. Toga's polishing something while singing. A doll. Some mononofu and a doll made of wood. Though it's quite old, it's been well cared for and possesses dull but polished. Okay.
この子とは幼い頃からずっと一緒だったのですよ。ずっと一緒に遊んで、この年になってもどうしても手放せなくて、里を出るとき持ってきてしまったんです。さすがに人形遊びをする年ではありませんが、たまにきれいにしてあげるととても心が和みます。
優しい目をしている。愛し子を撫でているような、そんな目だ。
これでよし。いい顔になったな。あっ、聖女、いつからそこに？
何を言ってる？いつからも何も、さっきから話をしていただろう。上の空で話していたのか。
我が主をご存にして、それがしとしたことが何たる深く。
気にするな。誰にでもそんな時はある。
ですが。
Not sure if she's too serious. Oh, okay.
気がしめというか、敵対していたという意味もあるんだろうが、もう少し。
It's nice seeing these little character interactions.
喉が渇いた。茶を一杯くれないか。
は、しばらく、今しばらくお待ちを。
やれやれ。だが、その誠実さがトーカの良いところだしな。これはトーカが大切にしている人形か。どれ？おお。よくできてるな。あちこちの関節が動くようになって、手首の関節まで動くのか。これで人形遊びと言ってたな。こんにちは。僕、ハクオロくん。
That's cute. The way you try to do that voice.
変形合体なんて。
What? Huh?
首が。
Did you break the neck?
いかんぞ。いや、 落ち着け。
Uh,
こうしてつなげればまた元通りに。
oh no.
元通りに。
Uh,
あ
yeah.
この子とは幼い頃からずっと一緒だったのですよ。
That's gonna be a problem now. You hear that that haunting music? Is that sinister music? It's like, oh no.
あ、
Why?
起こさなければこうなったら
Why
でも押し込んで
mess that up, bro?
これでどうだ。気のせいか。胴体が 10日が戻ってくるまであと少し。
Oh no.
こうなったら三河が確かここに
You wanna go get some glue?
あった。これで接着合体
Glue formation, go. Shit.
退却。10日は間に合ったか。とにかく私は最善を尽くしたはずだと思う。これでよし。
何がいいんだ。
Hmm.
うわっ、
Ah, it's Obero.
おぼろか。脅かすな。
別に脅かしたつもりはないんだが、兄者がすごい勢いで走ってくから何かと思ってな。どうかしたか。
どうもしない。
そんな感じじゃなかったが。
どうもしないのだ。
まあ兄者がそう言うなら。お、この人形懐かしいな。ガキの頃よく遊んだっけ。どれどれ。
待て。
My goodness.
なんだ、取れたぞ。
お待たせを。
いや、それはだな。
ああ、悪い。
Knocked him out. So jumps on Obero's back and punches him again. He's like, never mind. Poor Obero. A few days later. Oh my goodness.
Dozo, お疲れ様です。
ありがとう。
はい。
ところで、オボロの
Must be badly hurt. Badly. He said, huh?
時々うなされてるみたいです。
He's on nightmares.
あとは別に。でも、顔をあんなに腫らして何があったんですか？
それは、そう。名誉の負傷な。
An honorable battle scar.
名誉の負傷。
He took one for the team. Oh, that's messed up.
あ、そうだ。トウカさんのことなんですけど。
Of course, she has been a bit down.
元気が
Unfortunately.
ないみたいなんです。
It's her doll.
何
It's
か知って
broken.
ますか？
He's like, if you want to say it.
名誉の負
There's
傷。
an honorable battle scar. Oh my gosh.
はい。
Yeah, she's like, what?
しかし参ったな。人形一つであんなに気落ちするとは。そして時折夜中に聞こえてくるすすり泣く声だ。
Oh my gosh.
まるで呪詛の
Those are childhood
までは
prime,
さすが
man.
に寝覚めが悪すぎる。
Ugh.
どうか少しいいか。どうかいないのか。 なんだ、いるなら返事ぐらい。10日10日。
申し訳ありません。つい。
あれからずっとこんな調子だからな。まあいい。それより10日、これから少し外へ出るんだが、その友を頼めるか。
それがしに。
嫌なら別に構わんが。
めっそうもありません。この10日、喜んで友をさせていただきます。ここは。
Toga and I arrive at a shop on the main road that sells a variety of dolls for recreation and for rituals.
だな。この間、大切にしていた人形を壊してしまっただろう。ここは人形を売るだけでなく、修繕なども手掛けててな。その腕前はかなりのものだと聞く。それで一度見てもらったらと思ってな。
そんな、それがしなどのためにもったいない。そのお気持ちは大変嬉しく感謝いたします。ですが、これまでにもいろいろと尋ねて回ったのですが、どこもこれを直すのは無理だと。
わしをそこらの三流と一緒にするなよ。
人形師のタラチ殿だ。頑固で偏屈者だが、人形師としての腕は確かだ。
頑固で偏屈者は余計だわい。まだ引き受けるとは言うとらん。大切な人形というからわざわざこんな遠くにまで来てやったんだ。もしわしの目にかなわなければ、この話はなかったことにしてもらうからな。これ、さっさと見せんかい。
どうか。
はい。もしかしてそれがしの人形のためにわざわざこの御仁を。
腹削りな人形だ。だが丹精を尽くして作られている。それに可愛がってもらっていたようだな。2000。
は
2000だ。それ以上はわからん。なんであんたにとってこいつへの思いはその程度のものか。嫌なら
I mean, he ain't trying to do this for free, you know.
真剣勝負なんだよ。
しかし
2000、これでいいな。
正常、そんな。
構わん。お前のためならこの程度安いものだ。
正常。
安かったぜ。
She's cute when she's
あ
in
り
that
がとうございます。
in that pose.
このご恩決して忘れませぬ。
いや、大したことではない。
そんなことはありません。それがし、正常と主従の誓いを交わしたこと、心から誇りに思いまする。
今さら私が壊したなどと。
Obviously.
一刻ほどしたら取りに来な。それまでに終わらせといてやる。
いや、そのくらいなら待たせてもらおう。それでいいか。
はい。
勝手にしな。
もうそろそろ10日はそわそわとして落ち着かないみたいだな。
そら待たせたな。
Karachi hands the now repaired doll back to Toka.
久々にいい仕事をさせてもらった。せいぜい可愛がってやんな。
はい、ありがとうございました。
よかったな、元に戻って。
はい。
経緯はどうあれ、ここまで喜ばれると悪い気はしないな。
らっしゃい、いらっしゃい。出来たてだよ。
Amongst loud noise, delicious aroma wafts through the air.
どうだ、何かつまんでいくか。
そうですね。それでしたら人形のお礼にそれがしが買ってまいります。しばしお待ちを。
と結構 混んできたみたいだな。どうかは大丈夫か？いた。どうしたんだ？自分の体をまさぐっている。どうも財布を探しているようだ。まだ見当たらないらしい。人形を横の荷台に置いてまで探している。やっと見つかったようだ。兵士にお金を渡している。
Oh no, are you kidding me?
さんのお通りだ。
Begins to leave with Toka's doll still on it. Uh,
お釣りお釣り。
you better chase after that thing.
どうか。ああ、行ってしまった。まさかあれを走って追いかける気か。あれが隣の国まで停止しないことを知ってるんだろうな。
Oh my gosh. Poor Toka. They're still going.
後ろ。あ？女が追いかけてきやす。バカ野郎。人の足でこの早見に追いつけるわけねえだろうが。こうしたら大切なに預かってんだ。色ぼけしてねえで前見てやがれ。でも
Ominous aura.
ふざけるのも。
She's saying, leave it! You keep going faster, it's gonna make it worse. Oh my god. Well, you should have just stopped. But they mistook it as, oh, this person. Well, now you're in trouble. Now what's about to happen to you is gonna happen to you. Even though it wasn't your intention, it wasn't your fault, it was an accident. Unfortunately.
すまない。ところで、10日の具合はどうだ？
はい。時々うなされてるみたいですけど、今はよく寝ているみたいです。あんなに疲れ切って一体何があったんですかね。
さて、あれから人形を取り戻して帰ってきたのは翌朝だったからな。精魂突き果てたって感じで、そのまま倒れて、一体どこまで追いかけていったんだか。
そうだ。街道に脱ぎそむ
Kami appearing in the city streets.
脱ぎそむ神？
Kami.
なんでもそれは女の人の姿をしていて、その足はオクタルよりも早く
It's like in a Kima man. That's her.
それがすごい形相をして髪を振り乱し、リネボクシリから響くような声で置いてけーって言いながら追いかけてくるんです。
Oh my gosh.
逃げても逃げても追
It's
いかけ
getting
て
more wackier by the minute.
だから言われた通りに荷物を捨てたそうです。けどどれを捨てても追いかけてくるのをやめなくて、ついには荷物を全部捨ててしまったそうなんですよ。でもまだ追いかけてきて、ですから荷を運んでいた人は叫んだんです。もう置いてくものなんかないって。そしたらお前の命を置いてけ。
Oh my goodness.
怖かったでしょ。
いや、全然。
そうですか。私が聞いたとき、 すごく怖かったのにな。
それはエルルーがそういった話をするのが下手だからだな。しかしそれ本当の話なのか？脱ぎ染む髪、眉唾者の話だが。
本当ですってば、本当に追いかけられた人がいるんですから。
だとしたらそんなのからどうやって逃げられたんだ？
それはちゃんと逃げられる方法があるんです。
逃げられる方法？ますますうさんくさい話にな
Oh
ってきた。
boy. What is it?
人形を使う。
Ah, there you go. The doll.
人形を捨てると、それを人と勘違いして
For devouring its
バリバ
head.
リと食べちゃうそうなんです。そうやって気を取られている間に逃げることができるそうですよ。その人たちも偶然荷車の隅に転がっていた人形で助かったって。
人形？まさか。
Yep. They probably tossed it all, and she was able to get her doll back. This is a long one.
おいでげ
That was the most stupendous, craziest idiocy of an occurrence I have ever witnessed in my life. So I made another
さ
save.
て今日はどうするか？
Okay, so that's what happens. So I made another save. So I want to do this, and then I'll see if the other things appear after this. And if they don't, I'll reload the save so I can see what happens with the other ones. So I made a separate save just in case.
アルルか。どうした？
That was
みん
funny.
なに挨拶。
挨拶？
ガチャタラ。
Said, leave it! Oh my gosh. Gachatara, talking about the little buddy here. Gachatara. He's like, Lulu! Ah, he's cute. And rubs his cheek against hers. Arun nuzzles Gachatara.
すっかり懐いているようだな。買わされた出費は手痛かったが。
Yeah, you had to pay the
こんなに
price.
喜んでいるならその甲斐があった。
Oh, this to keep.
ガチャタラ。
Because it was worth so much.
挨拶。
Aru urges Gachatara, who stares straight at me. Finally bears its
復讐
stomach.
の証。
Says obey.
お父さんに復讐するって言ってる。
言葉が理解できるのか。賢いとは聞いていたが、これほどとはな。
Try stroking Gachatara with my finger, rubs its cheek against my finger like a fawn.
なかなか可愛いやつじゃないか。なんだあんなところで。
Uh-oh.
ある
Aww.
あれは何してるんだ？
So Mukuru scrambles to hide, or at least he tries to. However, he's so big everyone can see him.
待ってるって言ったのについてくる。
Gachatara rubs his cheek against Aru again. Mukuru looks displeased. He's like, "Aw, it exceeds displeasure. It's closer to hostility." He's jealous.
やきもちを焼いているというわけか。
Eh, Mukuru's
み
jealous.
んなにも挨拶してくる。
あ、
Mukuru stays close to the ground and follows Aru as she skips away.
ムキカパとしての威厳もへったくれもないな。あれは。
He's like, what happened to all the dignity? Okay. So that's another save. So
さて、今日はどうするかな。
okay, looks like it's still going about in different ways here. And this is in the new save, so I'm using the new save. Yeah, this is the one before that, where you do Toka. So I'm gonna see how when I do this, and then I'll load if
さて、
if it doesn't
Yo,
bring
what
back
else
the
we
other
got?
ones. And I know in previous occasions I noticed some of the old ones that haven't pick came back. So that's what I'm looking out for.
物資援助の礼に参ったと目通り願い出ております。お目見えの刻は過ぎておりましたので、後日出直すように申し上げたのですが、往路の来訪を足毛にするのがこの国の礼儀。
Really now?
場を離れようといたしません。
カルラウアトレイのオーロ
Yeah,
So-
Karula Wature.
デリホーライ
Yeah, Doriorhai
いか
is
がなさい
here.
ますか。
すぐに会おう。衝動へ通しておいてくれ。
御心のままに。
Yeah, I was good to see him again.
遅い。いつまで待たせるつもりだ。
デリホーライ様、お礼に参ったというのにそのようなことを。
往路が訪ねてきたのだ。それ相応の礼儀を払うが当然。違うか。
それはそうかもしれませんが、でしたらせめて感謝を込めませんと。
なぜ頭を下げる必要がある。礼は言おう。だが往路を名乗るからには常に他の往路とは対等の立場でなければならん。それが崩れるときその時俺は往路ではなくなる。違うか。
それは鼻っ柱が強いのは相変わらずだな。
何？貴様、なぜここに？
白オロご出座である。
That's why he's here. I'm in charge, buddy. Okulo over here. Charge.
白オロ貴様がトゥスクルのオーロ。白オロ。
さて、飛行とは初対面のはずだが。
Yeah, 'cause they didn't reveal our like full-on identity with
初
him.
にお目にかかる。
We were helping out over there.
俺の名は
So.
デリホーライ。秘宝による数々の火星によりついに恩敵をほふることができた。ここにその感謝の意を示したく参上した。すべての民に代わりこの通り御礼申し上げる。
Saying that, he bows his head low.
デリホーライ様、礼はいらん。実際私はお前たちを見捨てるつもりだった。だがある女に頼まれた。礼もすでにそういやそれ以上の代償を受け取っている。
それはいやそのものは元気であるか。
ああ、元気すぎて困るくらいにな。どうなされた。
いや何でもない。何でも。
Ah, there's Karulao.
随分と探したぞ。本当に会わなくてもよかったんだな。さすがに答えたか。口では何と言ってもやはり辛いのだろうな。元気がないのも無理はない。しばらくはそっとしておいてやるか。いきなり裾をつかむな。危うく脳天から落下するところだったぞ。
どこへ行くつもりですの？
どこへも何もしばらくそっとしておいてやろうとだな。
相変わらずこういうことには疎いのですわね。
全然答えていない。心配した私がバカだった。
こんな時殿方は黙って隣にいてくれればいいのですわ。
隣にね。
Crouch down next to
こ
Karulao.
れでいいのか。
背中から包むように抱いてくれるとさらによしですわ。
そこまでは勘弁してくれ。
Karulao smiles and stares off into the distance.
昔ね。
ん？
これは昔の話。とあるところにとても大きな国がありましたわ。
それまでにないほどの富と権力によって栄え、屈強な戦闘部族が数多くの部族を従えた大きな国だ。それをスベルは類いない強さを誇った部族の中でもさらに類いなく強い男。その男には2人の子がいましたわ。外の世界を何も知らない無垢な少女と、まだちっちゃなとても可愛い男の子。その男の子はものすごいお姉ちゃん子で、どこへ行くにも姉様姉様と後をついてきて、女の子もその子が可愛かったからつい可愛がりすぎて、そしたらますます甘えん坊になって、ずっと続くかと思われた日々、何も知らなかった楽しかった英語と思われた映画でも、形あるものはいつか滅びるのが定め。その国も例外なく滅びの道を歩んでいきましたわ。おごり高ぶったために心を知らず、知ろうともしなかったためにそれまで蔑み、鼻にもかけなかった仮想部族の反乱に、そして国は滅び、その兄弟は離れ離れとなり、その後二度と会うことはありませんでした。おしまい。
本当にそれでいいのか。昔話というのはめでたしめでたしで終わるものだ。前にも言ったが、一緒に行ってもいいんだぞ。ただ一人の肉親ならなおのこと。
主様は何か勘違いしてますわ。
勘違い？
今のは昔々の物語。私とは何の関係もありませんもの。そして私はカルラ、主様のあなた様だけのもの。それ以外の何者でもありませんわ。
しかし
二度も言わせないでくださいな。カルラ・ウアトレイという名の女はもうツァタリルには存在しません。
Man, what interesting.
後悔しないか。
I just wanted to kind of do just a review of what she had just told me. I'm gonna try to yeah, because I almost lost the train of thought for a second, just skimming through. So minor trials of the rebellion destroyed two zones separated and they never saw each other again. The end. That's sad, man. We ended up separated and it's just... Without responding to my question, Hakuowlo takes my hand and rubs her cheek against it. She bites it?
噛むないきなり。
エルルとは違いますわ。次に同じことを言いましたら食いちぎりますわよ。
ああ、すまなかったな。微笑んではいるが、あの目は本気だ。
主様。何でもありませんわ。
Saying that, she leans onto me gently and rubs her cheek against my hand once again.
サハリエ・ナトリタ。
サハ、何か言ったか？
何でもありません。
Interesting phrasing there. I'll keep that in mind. Interesting phrasing. Okay.
さて、どうするかな。
So I see Utawarerumono's room, I see the study, I see the road. Let's put it in this new save. Now I'm gonna go ahead and see Utawarerumo's room.
さて、どうするかな。エルルーとウルトリーが 何かしてるな。
そこを半分に折ってください。
こうですか。
はい。そうしたらもう2回巻いて
2回巻いて。
なるほど。
Yep.
赤ちゃんの
Continuing
性を
that.
変えているのか。
So I think this is what would happen if I picked her room in that last save I have.
できました。
白オロさん。
Oh, the baby.
お腹が空いたのですね。待っててください。すぐにお乳をあげますから。
ウルト、少しやつれたように見えないか。
それはきっと寝不足なんです。
寝不足？
赤ちゃんには昼も夜も関係なくて、寝ていてもすぐに泣き声で起こされるんです。ただでさえヨモルとして忙しいのに赤ちゃんの世話までして。
そんなことをして体は持つのか。
私もそれが心配で何度か交代しようとしたんですけど、大丈夫って。
そうか。
はい。お首を出しましょうね。
あまり無茶をしなければいいが。
やっぱりウルトリー様は素晴らしい方です。赤ちゃんの世話をするのってものすごく大変なんです。それを自分の子供のようにあんなに愛情を込めるなんて、そうできることではないのに。
そうだな。
でも
どうかしたのか。
いえ、なんでもないです。それでは私はもう行きます。
ああ、すまなかったな。
ウルトリー様にこれ以上あの子に。
あの子に？
やっぱりなんでもないです。
エルル、今何を言いかけたんだ。
ほらフミリル、お父様ですよ。
ウルト。
お父様、この子を抱いてあげてくださいませ。
しかし私なんかが抱いたら泣きはしないか。
大丈夫です。さ
ああ、参ったな。赤ん坊の抱き方なんか知らないぞ。とにかく優しくそっと。頼むから泣かないでくれよ。
With Fumiro up on the arms, she joyfully laughs as she goes, okay. Most likely this child is going to grow up and then probably be another character in the series. I mean, we're the ones looking after the baby. I mean, years later, they're going to be a character, all right? Curious what they're going to be like. Right now, there's the baby. Oh, did I see something there? I just saw that. Oh, you got a little something there. Where's my symbol? Where's that sound effect? I got a little something there. Okay. Could it be a flashback for the MC up in here? It's a good question. A memory. Flash of something. I just marked it as a clue. Alright, let's see. So you got like different ones. I did do through his room, but it looks like I can do it again. Before I do it again, I just want to see what happens when I do bedroom. Just want to see what happens. I remember last time with that drunken Oboro.
何やら落ち着かないようだが、どうかしたのか?
Toka's
それ
with
が
me.
しがですか。そのようなことは。
自分では気づいてないのか? さっきからそわそわして、10日らしくもないぞ。まあ、10日がそういうのなら、そういうことにしておこう。
What is it, Toka?
いえ、何でもありません。
そうか。
Come on now, spill it. There's something you want to say?
いえ、起きてらしたのですか。
本当に何か言いたいことがあるんじゃないのか? 悩み事があるのなら相談に乗るぞ。
それは。
それは？
いえ、
私では役に立たないか。
そのようなことは。いえ、悩みなどそれがしには。
We're going to sleep, man. Come on.
何か言ったか?
いえ、別に。
何か言ったぞ。
何でもありません。
なぜだかいきなり不機嫌になったな。よほどの悩みを抱えているのか。もし私に話しにくいことならウルトに話してみるといい。あれなら親身に相談に乗ってくれるはずだ。もう遅い。お前も休め。
ですが。
そんな状態ではおそば好きなど務まらん。いいから休め。
はい。
さて、どうするかな。
Interesting occurrence there. Okay. Okay.
さて、どうするかな。
Road. Which room's available again? Let me see what's going on in the study real quick.
今日はこれで終わりか。これであとはゆっくりできるな。
お疲れ様でございました。あとは私たちにお任せを。
ああ、ではあとは頼む。
御意。
こんなに早く祭りごとから解放されるのも久しぶりだ。今日は久々にゆっくりできそうだ。
おかえりなさいまし。
Huh. Carulao, what's up?
食事になさいます？どうになさいます？
Mm-hmm.
それともわたし？
人の部屋で何してる?
I mean, I would if you want to spend time with me, but
主の帰りをお待ち申し
of course I'd be like, okay, I
本当は
mean,
何の用だ?
暇ですの。
if you want to go have some tea or something or whatnot, that's cool, or we have some food.
暇つぶしに来ましたわ。
こっちはお前の暇つぶしに付き合うほど暇ではないぞ。
さあ、主様。
But I kind of get an idea of where she could also be going with this.
話を聞け。第一、遠慮も何も、ここは私の部屋だ。
どうぞ。まずは
やれやれ。相変わらず強引というか、それでも嫌味を感じさせないのはその性格なのだろうな。
I usually down a cup of sake that she poured for
そら、
me.
変配だ。
Okay. She smiles slightly as I hand the empty cup back to her.
食事はうまいし寝心地はいいし何よりお酒が絶品ですもの。しかも飲み放題ですもの。コトゥアハムルというのはこんな居心地かもしれませんわ。
誰も好き勝手に飲んでいいなど一言も言ってないだろうに。待てよ、最近酒壺の減りが早いのは
あれでしたらここですわ。
Faster stomach contents
居
list.
候3杯目にはそっと出しという言葉がある。少しは遠慮する気はないのか。
あら、遠慮はしてますわよ。蔵から持ち出すときは3つ目からはそっと持ち出してますもの。
意味が違えば遠慮でもなんでもないぞ。まあいい。それよりカルが
なんですの。
なぜ杯が帰ってこないんだ。
あら、忘れてましたわ。
あのな。
ではご返杯を。
Despite her words, she downs the sake or so, then suddenly wraps her arms around my neck.
なんだ。まさか。ちょっと待っ。
What do you think was gonna happen?
さて、どうするかな。
I know what you're thinking, Haseo. You wish it was you, man. Maybe people be like, people who like Hakuowlo and be like, I wish it was me. Oh man. I mean, she looks so gorgeous to the point where you just feel like, I'll have some, for people, I mean, I'm non-alcoholic, but like, people be like, I don't mind having some sake with her and everything. And then if things go a certain way, so, I mean, hey, that's how you want to do it. That's how you want to do it. But me, I'm okay. I'm the, I ain't gonna drink the alcohol. Yeah. But if I was married and Hakuowlo was my wife and and we did happen to share some sake, you probably wouldn't see me for 2 to 3 months. Yep. It would be I'd be on a nice glorified vacay with my wife, and it would be none of your goddamn business. Life of a would-be detective. No, just kidding. Nah, I wouldn't do that, but no, but still. That was funny. As soon as he started around his neck, he's like, wait. And it's like, I'm just sitting there like, you're the one taking the drinks with her. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like Hakuowlo, is it? I don't know if it's just me. I mean, there are times when I feel like he doesn't really read the room very well sometimes. Like, I mean, yeah, he can strat and battle and everything. When it comes to certain social situations, I feel like there are times where he just doesn't really read the room, if you get my drift. So it's like, if I'm seeing her and she's trying to pop me in sake, I'll be like, okay, look. If you want to make out or anything, I'm right here. I mean, yes, I'm single. Yes, I'm available. I mean, if you want to do that, you could put the drinks down, and if you want to make out, I mean, okay, just make sure that we got to go out a lot, and we got to make some promises, and eventually make some vows, put the rings on the finger, and then you know where this is going. I don't need the drunkenness to make out with you. I mean, just a sober kiss is enough. Because I want to be at least sober enough to know that I am really that close to you. Okay, so so all right. Yeah, so I was right to make this separate stages in case. I was right to see if it was like, oh, do I? Because if I did if I left Toka's room a second time alone, that would have been up here. So now it's just Utori's room. So now I see the square, the road, and then I see her room. So which do I want? Let's see what happens when I do this. Well, I don't want to do square. Let's see what happens when I do the square. If it moves forward, I'll load it. Gachitaru runs up Kamyu's arm to her shoulder and rubs against her cheek. However, Mukuru doesn't stop. He rubs against her cheek and rolls around the floor, trying to get her attention. Aww. Poor Mukuru. He just wants her attention. Aww. Whether it's aware of what Mukuru is doing or not, Taru starts rubbing against Aru's cheek. Bad kitty. Aww. Taru then starts licking Aru's cheek. Aru turns away. Mukuru dons the satisfied and nuzzle up against Aru's back. Winds through his nose and keeps rubbing against Aru's cheek. Vava. Ha 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 ha. There you go. Who runs away? Too dang funny, bro. This is too dang funny. Okay. So I want to see what happens if I load. from the new save I have. And let's say I
さて、どうするかな。
go to road. See what happens.
それでは私はこれで付き合っていただいて助かりました。
エルルとウルトが一緒に歩いてくる。ちょうど外から戻ってきたみたいだな。
はい、それでは。
As Lily quietly walks away, her smooth honey-colored hair sways gently like silk in the wind. Strand sparkles brightly like something out of a fantasy.
動くたびに揺れ動く。と、いかんいかん。
Hey, you trying to say something there, buddy? Mm-hmm.
男のことより、たとえ女だとしても。あれを見て
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I get you, man. I understand.
だぞ。
Rue grabs a chunk of her own hair and stares at it.
なんだ
Then she puts a hand to her chest. Oh no. Rue leaves us outside. I see her shoulders drop from a distance. She's doing the comparison? No!
ゆずはちゃんのお散歩ですか？
はい。今日は日差しが柔らかですので散歩にお誘いしたのです。
東花様にはとても感謝してます。
感謝などと、そんな礼など不要です。それがしがしたくてしていることですから。
それに東花様はとてもいい香りがしていい気分です。
そうでしょうか。それがしにはよくわかりませんが。
Oh
あ
no.
の、エルル殿。あ、はい。先ほどからそれがしの顔に何か。
いえ、なんでもないです。
そうですか。
これから異国のお話を聞かせてもらうの。エルルー様も一緒にどうですか？
はあ、そうそう。エルル殿もご一緒にいかがです？
まだ用事があってごめんなさい。
そうですか。残念です。では、それがしたちはこれで。はい、
それでは。
Rue stares at her hands. She then covers her mouth with her sleeve. It seems like she's smelling it. She pulls a hand mirror out of a pocket and stares at it, then furrows her brow. Oh boy. Rue's shoulders drop again and she heaves another sigh.
さっきから何を
エルル、どうしました？
I'm being Hakuowlo, bro. You need to really notice some things,
なんでも
bro.
ないんです。
そう？それならいいのだけれど、ちょっと元気なさそうに見えたから。エルル？
Rue's gaze, Carlisle tilts her head slightly.
いえ、一つ聞いてもいいですか？
何かしら？
カルラさんってとっても綺麗な体つきしてますけど、何か特別なこととかしてるんですか？
褒めてくれるのは嬉しいけど、別に何もしてませんわよ。好きな時に飲んで、好きなだけダミーを貪ってるだけですわ。エルルが羨ましいですわ。ギリヤギナのものはね、どんなにしても体型を変えることができないから、戦に適した体から逃れられませんの。女性としての膨らみを帯びていても、どことなく筋張って硬いですしね。だからエルルの女の子の柔らかさは羨ましい。それではもう行きますわね。
はい。でも。
Rue watches Carlisle walk away for a bit. Carlisle's out of sight. She crosses her arms. She then puts her hands on her hips, as if she's trying to cinch her waist. Oh boy. She hangs her head in disappointment and starts trudging down the road. Yeah, now you're starting to understand. Come on, bro.
どうした元気がないようだが。
いえ、別に。
気にするな。と言っても気にする年頃なんだろうな。それとも女性というのがそういうものなのか仕方ない。こういうことを口にするのはあまり好きではないが、私はふさふさしていい匂いのするその黒髪が好きなんだな。優しげな愛らしい瞳もみずみずしい肌も、この手だって働き者の綺麗な手をしている。
He going all in on them phrases there. And yeah, now you just pretty much showed
とにかくだ、人は人、エルルにはエルルにしかない魅力がある。だからもっと自分に自信をだな。
おじさま
なんだ神の走り方。
hmm.
前に腕を組んだまま走ったりして。神、腕を組んだままでどうかし。
これ最近また走ったりすると揺れて痛くなるから。
Kami drops her arms, which makes her chest bounce around.
痛いのが大きくなってるからだって思う。
Oh my goodness.
まだ大きく。
Even he's like, suddenly grabs Kami's. Oh no.
はるちゃんってばいいな。大きい。
I'm guessing they're D's or C's. Average. Did the glass break? Well, I mean, if they were D, that's like pretty huge. They're toward our. But our compares our Kami's lady parts that says one word. Oh my god. He's like, oh no. It's like a pride. No. I don't know what to say.
ルル姉さんのどうしたの？
いや、まあ悪気がないんだろうな。しかしそれがかえって残酷なこともあるのだろうな。
Oh my gosh. Alright, so that progresses story. So that if I load again, let's see the other ones.
さて、どうするかな。
Now let's check out Utari's room this time.
あれ、おじさま。
なんだ、出かけるところか。
今日はお天気もちょうどいいし、はるちゃんとゆずっちで大通り遊びに行くんだ。
大通りに？あんな人混みの中をゆず葉を連れ回して歩いても平気なのか？
大丈夫だよ。ムックルに乗ってくから。
ムックルにね。
Man and all three girls riding on Mukuru's backs. He proudly trots down the main street and the crowd fleeing. Just stop thinking about it. It's going to be fine. It's fine. With flames in the background, it's fine.
おじさまも一緒に行こうよ。
いや、ウルトに相談したいことがあってな。神たちだけで楽しんでくるといい。
そうなんだ。残念。それじゃあお姉様呼んでくるね。お姉様、おじさまが用事あるって。それじゃあ行ってくるね。
気をつけてな。無邪気で明るい子だ。ならば、あれは何だったんだ。
That
夢
situation.
などではないのなら、あれは一体。
お待たせして申し訳ありません。
A lot of dark energy
ようこそ
comes
おいで
from
くだ
her.
さいました。
And dark
す
magic
ぐ
and
に
stuff.
茶の用意をいたしますので、どうぞ中へ。
いや、
Uh,
気を使わないでくれ。
just keep an eye on our behavior and see
少
what's
し
up.
尋ねたいこと
Eventually
が
we'll
あってき
find
た。
out what's up with that.
やはりここは神を一番よく知っている彼女に聞いてみた方がいいかもしれない。
私にお答えできることでしたら、なんなりと。それでしたらなおのこと。立ち話もなんですから、どうぞ中へ。それで、お尋ねのこととは。
ああ、そのことなんだが、
はい。
いや、待てよ。まさか、あなたの妹。
I mean, I don't know if you want to phrase it like that, but you want to find some way to really communicate it. Whether you want to be blatant and blunt about it, or you want to say it in discreet manner,
出
how
来
you
事を
want to
話す
put
と
it.
いうのも非常にまずいというか、後ろめたいというか。
Yeah.
その、だな。
何でしょうか。
失礼なことを承知で尋ねるが、怒らないで聞いてくれ。あなたたち、狼野竜の民は、
Oh, straight up asking. Here we
飲
go.
んだりするのか。
血を。
気に障ったら許してくれ。ただ、少し気になってな。
お気になさらないでください。血をですか。そんなことはいたしませんが、それがどうかなさいましたか。
そうか。いや、なんでもないんだ。変なことを聞いてすまなかった。やはり、血を吸うなどということはなかったか。だとしたら、あれは。
血ですか。
ん？
あ、いえ、なんでもありません。
そうか。
Yeah, Uthri got some idea. Hakuo like, oh, I guess you never sucked my butt. Okay, look. I am the detective inside your mind and your eye, Hakulo, and I'm surprised you still think it was nothing? Bro, if you happen to have it again, are you still gonna think your blood ain't being sucked because you ain't find no wounds? I think it's actually being sealed up by whatever magic, whatever capabilities she has. So it's more like your blood is being sucked, but it's also being concealed. So that's my theory. That's my observation. I mean, the first time you encountered her, she was already trying to, his blood, on his wrist or so lick the blood or whatever she did, lick the blood or something, which he did observe. So why is he acting like, oh, like she ain't sucked my bro? The first time around, you literally observed her like literally, blood with those red eyes. Like, what do you mean? So, okay. So basically, that lets me know we're out there. And when Uthri's, but when Uthri's reaction and thinking about that blood part is letting me know, like, uh-oh, she knows something. Well, we'll definitely have to go further. So right now I'm going to progress the story a little bit further. Fire King 04 says, "Sup? Hey, what's up? How you been? How's it going? Welcome to the stream." Now let's see what the hell the story's going to progress this time. Oh, 3 other locations there. Punahai, Emperor of Alumni. Punahoi, huh? Punahoi. See what's going on here. Konhordori. See what you got. Interesting looking fellow. The man who was quietly listening suddenly stuck his cup out. Panic, Punahoi filled the cup of sake. It's the Olu of a small country only in name. The large imposing man is Konhordari, who installed. Oh, okay. It's their own good. Okay. Awesome. Oh, damn. Okay, you gonna be like that. He's like, I want more women. I ain't kidding. Crazy. Or maybe he would do it. A lowly fisherman. It's trouble. Not a single day passed where he wasn't. The man in front of him treated him as a slave. Bonahoy was forced to put up with it without being able to say anything. He was mercilessly bombarded with criticism by his citizens. None dared oppose Bonahoy. Everyone knew what would happen if they tried to stand against him. Sometimes Bonahoy thought of the peaceful face of the previous Olu, even though he had been strangled to death. Oh! Here's Olu had been strangled to death. Damn. Maybe by this guy? Or some sheesh. Thing I gave to that one woman. Have you gone back and tried to find Elizabeth in Persona 3? No, not at the moment, no. I'll eventually go back, but I'll need to do the... I'm going to do New Game Plus stuff first. And then go back to facing her. That New Game Plus stuff I'm doing off stream though. I've already beat the Persona 3 Reload. No. In fact, I don't think I did. In fact, I didn't even know. I mean, I heard some about possible Persona 4 remake, but I didn't really hear about that. I'll look it up and check it out later. That's awesome, though. Oh, gonna grab Chicken Owner's neck with one hand, lift him up with ease. You're almost supposed to kill him. Oh my gosh. You heard about it too bad and checked it out yourself, Haseo? Gotcha. Definitely is exciting to hear, though.
遅くまでお疲れ様です。はい、お茶どうぞ。
ああ、いつもすまない。
どういたしまして。
しけりペチム、くっちゃけっちゃ。
どうかしました？
いや。
報告します。くっちゃけっちゃを先導した者の足取りをつかみました。
話は共同で聞こう。
It should be back up. Yeah, my OBS went off for a bit and went back on, so it should be back on. It's total green at the moment. So, the one sure could catch him. Niue! So was it Niue? So it was Niue, as I said before. Oh, hold on. Wait. Nah. Let me just listen to this dialogue first. Hold up. I don't. No, no, I don't think. It is it.
何より戦を好むと言われているあのオーロがこのような回りくどい手を使う。
It's gotta be Niue.
わからん。何かしらの意味があるのか。
Yeah, it's Niue. Come on now. Am I right in saying it, Haseo? It was Niue, wasn't it? You said yep, so I guess I'm right, am I? You can let me know with another yeah, I'm right, in chat if I'm right. Come on, bro. I'm thinking he got to be behind this.
聞いての通りだ。近いうち防衛戦に出なくてはならないだろう。おのおの準備を怠るな。
So I was completely right. Haseo was Niue. Otherwise, if I'm not, you can let me know. Mainly, there we go. Because I mean, I couldn't even think of anybody else. I mean, thinking about that Niue guy from that last fight, I'm like, come on, man, he gotta be the one behind it. But I would have been surprised if it was somebody else hidden behind the scenes. The Final Heart whisper over and over to kill him. Right. Keep in mind of that impulse you keep mentioning there, buddy. You just mentioned there. Wanting to kill him. He's battling Niwa. You got a little bird. Examine the thread attached to the pigeon's leg. It's purple and yellow and red. Hmm.
ここに。
全軍に召集をかけよ。戦になるとな。どうした？時は一刻を争う。
お願いがございます。この戦、先方はそれがしにお命じを。折下官殿の無念、いかほどだったか。ぜひそれがしに。
どうか。いいだろう。
Maybe the death of one of the one Olu was where the anime started to rush the story. Ah, because I know you said they revealed who it was rather quickly. So they must have tried to rush it from there. Then, okay.
その先は樹海への道が続く。したがって、奴らは樹海を越える前に必ずこの地で陣営を構えるはずだ。そこを叩く。
僭越ながらよろしいでしょうか。ありがとうございます。今のお話ですと、そのためには樹海を突き切らねばなりません。そうなれば
それだけで死傷者が多々出るだろうな。だがそれでもここほど襲撃に有利な地は他にない。正面から戦い多量の死者を出すか、それとも少数の犠牲を覚悟で確々たる戦果を望むか。命を数で測ることはできない。だがお前たちの意見を聞かせてほしい。
何を聞く必要がある。兄者はただ一言、行けと命じればそれでいい。
そういうことです。
この命果てるまで。
どこまでもお供いたします。
確かに命を数で測ることはできません。
I'm probably gonna stop here because
どちらを選ぶのかと
because I gotta go have me some lunch and everything and rest. Well, let me just see what happens here. We're about to go to battle, but I want to check it out.
置いてくなんて言いませんよね。一緒。
Yeah, the sisters.
でしたら何も言うべきことはありません。どうか存分に采配をお振るいください。
すまない。出るぞ。
Oh, battle's taking place here.
立番なんてがったりな。こんなところに敵が来るはずねえのによ。いい気なもんだぜ。自分らだけで酒盛りして熟睡なんてな。
Gotcha.
それは気の毒だ。ならば皆平等に与えてやらねばならないな。貴様らによってたばかられ散っていった者たちの無念を。大将
Took him out just like that. You know, she's spearheading after everything that happened with Kurukeka. That Olu. Knowing it was all treachery. Well, knowing that everything that took place, man, I can understand why she'd be pissed.
Ha! お供させていただきます。
Do I want to do this battle? Let's see how this looks. Can we save? Alright, we good, we good. So Aurora Toka, let's see what I want. 3, Aurulao, Commu, I have Obero with this. Alright. Yeah, some items. Whoops. Yeah, I know. Some of these things have like items in there you can get if you destroy them. I don't destroy all of them, 'cause some of them is like, it's okay. Interesting. Okay. What does this one have? Nothing. A little bit of something there, but no, not much. I mean, if it has some nice healing item, maybe, but I might not really need to do that. Need to. Okay, that's all that has. Okay. Damage and War Zeal. Okay, that's new. Probably get that one. So maybe that one in the back right there. Others are just like some regular nice stuff. I mean, I can go for those I want to get them out the way, but... Okay. I think I'll do this one little battle. And afterwards, I'll, after the fight, I'll end the stream. So let's do this fight. Alright, so we got Obero here. So I'm gonna move him over here. This Commu. Okay, got an archer right there. We got 2 archers. We got the cavalry. So I want her to be a distance for a little bit. You will get attacked. So let's see, how do I want to do this? Move you over here. Aru will join him in a minute. She can take the arrows, so she's good. So let's doing this intentionally to kind of observe where my enemy movements will be. I know the mage will attack me, so I understand. And you're out of here. You missed. Yeah, I see. I figured he was going to attack. Alright, that's good. You're out of here. Whoa, what just happened? Did it just cut off on me? No. It literally just shut off on me. What? That's crazy. The middle of the fight, it just shuts right off on me. Wow. Well, what time is it anyway? I gotta... Okay, well, here. Let me switch it up. What? That's crazy, bro. It just went and shut... It just went and shut off on me. That's crazy. Here's the good news, though. It does have autosave, and it also it keeps record of the last battle you did, so, or the last part of the battle you did. So if I load it up, I can get right back into the battle situation I was at. But the thing is, I'm gonna have to turn it back on again and everything. It's already about to be 2 o'clock, and I'm about to have me some lunch. That's crazy. What the heck? Just a second. Yeah. I was trying to do this battle, but then now that happened. So I'm contemplating, because it's already 2, and I want to get going because I want to make sure I have some lunch. Here's what I can do, because tomorrow is Final Fantasy Rebirth, I think. Then I don't have a stream on Thursday. I might try to, I don't know. If I want to stream on Thursday, I might find a time for extra stream of this game this week, actually. Because I really need to get off, because I really want to have lunch anyway and stuff. So I will continue this on another occasion, maybe this week. I'll just have to decide what time. And then I'll post the when I'm going to do it and have it set up. Then we'll be able to get the full fight and everything else that occurs. How's that sound? I think that's a good idea. Because right now, I would go back and open up. I really would want to, but I do want to eat. I do want to. There's a lot. I want to make sure I rest up and everything. There's some things I want to do. You know, I also got to make an important phone call. There's like things I want to take care of at this time. Because I don't want to wait any longer. Okay, then. So I'm gonna find a time during this week to try to stream the rest of it. I don't know if I want to do it. Maybe tonight. Maybe I don't know. I mean, maybe tonight. I don't know. I don't want to make promises. I mean, you will see a stream pop up if I decide when I might decide to stream it again. So no worries, bro. We'll get back to it. But it's got it saved up, so we're good. And then I'll be able to continue that fight. Definitely. And then we'll continue the rest of the story. Yeah, Niwa. Yeah, because it's like, I mean, come on. I couldn't think of anybody else who was responsible. So it's like, the only person I came thought of was Niwa, man. I mean, who else wanted to screw around with the MC and everything? I mean, after that one fight, plus the way Niwa has kind of my experience with the guy, I'm thinking this guy had to be the one behind it. Unless it's someone else in the shadows. But, yeah, I'm like, nah, it had to be him. Come on now. Okay, well, yeah, so I'll have a time some of the week where I will set that up. That way we'll continue the rest of the fight and everything. But I don't want to have to load up again. I have to go through that. Exactly. He backed off way too easily. That's why it just felt off. I'm like, come on, bro. You know it had to be him. Like, So he wanted to really get at it, you know. So he wanted to get at the needs. He wanted to really get the part in there. So, all right. Well, now we know. We can look forward to more of this story. Okay, time for me to get off, have some lunch and everything, and rest for the rest of the day and stuff. Okay then, folks. Also, everyone, Fire King, thank you all for dropping by the stream. Hit that like button. Always, if you really enjoy the stream, if you know, it helps support the channel a lot, hit that like button. Okay. And for anyone who's new here, subscribe. You can see more of my RPG, JRPG, and any other kind of gaming gameplay stuff that I try to do, that I attempt to do here. All right. There's 2 other things I will be doing with my streams and my video content that I'm planning to build, and I'm planning to formulate more as I come along. But you'll see it eventually. Okay then, folks. Take care. God bless you. Have a nice day. Peace.